39 weeks and 4 days today. Still no sign of baby. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. I managed to have a good night's sleep. I did wake up obviously a few times to go to the toilet. There's been like back cramps throughout the entire night, like very mild period cramps. That's what they felt like, but I could sleep through them, so it wasn't that bad. So I have definitely had a good night's sleep. As always, starting the day with crisp cold water. It's so beneficial. Obviously I can't remember any of the benefits right now with my baby brain, but I do know it's a really good thing to start your day with. Even before coffee, first thing you should have after brushing your teeth is water. If it's cold, then yay, but definitely a good thing. For breakfast, obviously I'm having Weetabix with chocolate milk, and then plan today is to go Tesco, and we are sorting out some stuff in the flat, and the weather outside looks delightful. My husband's doing some work in the other room. Look at her. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. Just put in some Weetabix and chocolate milk. So this is 3 Weetabixes. Milk is finished, Weetabix is finished, so we definitely need to do a shop. She was being a bit scratchy. I think she just wanted fresh food. So we need to fill up that box and that one. So we have the fresh hay goes in there, and then we transfer it into little boxes just because it's easier to kind of move around. So smells of hay, which is nice and fresh. And then we like to do it in her area, because then if there's any fallout, it's just easier to sweep up rather than doing on the carpet, which is a little bit harder to sweep up. Are you enjoying your breakfast? Of course she is. I need to make the Tesco list, so we definitely need milk, Greek yogurt. How do you spell yogurt? Y-O-G-H-U-R-T. We need bread. We have eggs, like 1.5. Maybe we'll get 1 egg. 1 egg or 1 eggs. My vocabulary is literally out the window. This is my problem. I'm in the middle of that, and then I sat down to make my list. This is what happens. I start one task, and then I have to do another task. Does somebody else do that as well, or is it just me? It's so frustrating sometimes, but I literally can't help it. And then now I'm like, okay, I need to finish that, because I can't just leave that like that. It's probably like less than an hour since I got up, but I'm exhausted again. So I'm gonna lay down on the sofa for a bit. I don't know what to put in the shopping list. I'm sure there's a lot more, but my brain is just can't think at the moment. There's a little bit of cramps. Okay, good night again. I didn't manage to sleep. I think I just needed to lay down. It's been about 10 minutes, but for the last couple of weeks it's hard to breathe again when I lay down like this, even though I'm on my side, because the uterus is pushing on the diaphragm, which obviously is making breathing harder. And then if my trachea is like that, that makes breathing harder. So I almost have to lay down in like a recovery position to make sure my trachea is open so I get enough oxygen. And just remembering to like take deep breaths and stay calm. But yeah, I need to go Tesco. It's really hot outside. Like the heat is coming through the windows. And then I need to do a few bits and bobs around the house, because my mother-in-law is coming on Monday, which is tomorrow. Every now and then I get like a little bit of, I don't know if it's heart palpitation or like just feels like, it's not like I can't get enough breath in, but it's just for like half a minute. Apparently that's a sign of going into labor as well, but I've been in pre-labor for how long now? Over a week, so nothing is phasing me at the moment. Just got back from Tesco. We can obviously park in the parent and toddler parking, which is quite nice, not used to it. Let me quickly show you what we've got. So fairy, Greek yogurt, some biscuits, more biscuits in there, Weetabix, milk, peaches, and then we got eggs, more milk, sweet corn, bread, plantain, vegetables. Because obviously mom-in-law is coming tomorrow and our shopping was low, so we had to get that done. But it is boiling hot outside. The 30 degrees is really, really hot. For veggies, we've got coriander for Daisy, got some tomatoes, cucumber, spring onions, need some dates to soften my cervix, 6 dates a day, doctor's orders. Got some peaches there, oranges, avocados, good for oxytocin, bananas, carbs, sugar, energy, peaches, plums, whatever those are. And then these strawberries the other day was so good. And that's our fruit. I got this from Temu. It's pajamas for the hospital. I think when I initially tried it on, I don't know what the problem was. So let me try it on again, see if it even fits. And if it doesn't, I'll gift it to my mother-in-law. But yeah, let's see. And then I'm going to have some... This is peanut butter toast. Dates. It's supposed to have 6 dates. But these ones are really big. So I'm just going to have 3 dates with Greek yogurt, more Greek yogurt. And I definitely need to have more water today. The last few days, I don't think I've had enough water. Maybe I've had like a litre or like a litre and a half. So I need to make sure water is in sight, because when it's in sight, you remember. If it's not in sight, you forget, because there's so much going on. My feet are actually hurting, even though I've only been up for like 2 or 3 hours. That's pregnancy for you. Right, let me try on the pajamas. So that is what it looks like. I mean, they're nice, they fit. There's only a little bit of an opening here, which is not a problem. Trouser fits as well, trousers up here. There's just something off. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the material or it's like, I don't know. Like, it looks nice. It does look nice and it feels nice, but I don't know. There's just something off. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I keep it or do I gift it? Like, it's comfortable. There's loads of space to breathe and move. I don't know. I feel like there's so much going on in this room. It's just getting so crowded. Doesn't feel like a bedroom, it feels like a storage room. And obviously when the baby's here, the pushchair will come out. We're trying to sell the king size mattress. It's brand new in its original packaging. And then we've got a spare AC in here that's going to go in the other room. So hopefully in the next couple of days, things should start coming out of this room, so that hopefully it can start feeling like a bedroom. But I need to sort out a couple of things in my wardrobe. There's a couple of piles of clothes that are iffy that need to be sorted out. And I want to sleep. I'm going to eat. Let's try this actually together. Okay. Peanut butter toast with dates and Greek yogurt is a really good combo. Because the sourness from the Greek yogurt cancels out, or well, minimizes a little bit the sweetness from the dates. Peanut butter is obviously thick, so this is a really good combination. It will be interesting to make a dessert from these elements. Sounds so master chefy, eh? Yeah, that's definitely good. That's good. So when I had my blood test a couple of months ago, they found my iron level, my hemoglobin and my iron levels were low. And then they said, you know, they send you a pamphlet through the NHS to have more iron rich foods or take iron supplement or whatever. And I was supposed to go and buy it. I was looking at which one to buy. Anyway, I went into hospital a couple of weeks later, and by that time I'd already been having breathing problems, like at night. I had a lot of breathing problems in my first trimester. At night it was hard to breathe, hard to get a deep breath in, and sometimes it would last for up to like half an hour. So that was interesting. And then that breathlessness came back in the third trimester. So anyway, I'm breathless right now, but I can breathe. Anyway, when I was in the hospital, I told the doctor I was there for another reason, and she was about to discharge me, and I was like, oh yeah, by the way, I've got breathlessness. And she was like, oh okay, we can't discharge you. And I'm like, I've had it like quite a bit. And then I was like, is it okay to get iron tablets? She's like, they're not going to help. And I'm like, my GP and my midwife have both said iron tablets are going to help with obviously increasing the iron levels, and one of the side effects is it will help with, like, breathlessness in pregnancy is common, but obviously if you have more blood in the body, more hemoglobin, more oxygen, more iron, it helps, right? That's what I was trying to say to her. And she was like, no, iron tablets are not going to help. And she was like, I'm telling you, they're not going to help, in like a very cocky way. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to argue with her. Like, but anyway, ever since I've started taking them, my breathlessness issue has gone. It's returned recently, I think, because obviously the baby's gone bigger and she's pushing up on the diaphragm, which is expected. But if the NHS has sent you a letter saying you need iron tablets, get iron tablets. The best way to have them, so these are ferrous sulfate tablets. Obviously I'm not telling you to go get them, but this is my experience. The best way to have them is actually every other day, so not daily. The best absorption is every other day. So I've got 2 left. I'm gonna have one today. Whew. They are sugar coated and they are tiny, so easy to swallow, because in the first trimester my gag reflex was so bad. And then what I'm having daily is the Pregnacare. This is a sample pack that I got from the midwife. I also got a sample pack from a Emma's Diary sample pack, which is quite cool. So, and it's a 7-day sample, and I've also got another one of this. So by the time the baby's here, hopefully I won't need to buy any more. But the goodies that I got when I got pregnant was definitely a few of these. We also got some pads, some liners. What other goodies did I get? I think that was it. And then obviously if you're in the UK, you get free dental care and you get free prescriptions. So baby has benefits. Which is nice, because I'm not on any benefits. Obviously I work full time, so it's nice that baby comes with benefits. I've just laid down. I'm like at a 40-degree angle, but already the breathing is like, it's a little bit more difficult, even though I'm not flat on my back, I'm inclined. So I feel like maybe more pillows. But anyway, I'm gonna listen to either hypnobirthing or some pregnancy meditation, so I can just prepare my mind and my physiology in my body for the event, the due day. But when I get up, there is something in the bathroom that I need to tidy up. I want to tidy up in the room, you know, the piles of stuff, and then some kitchen bits and bobs as well. Nothing heavy, but I just want to sort out the flat before my mother-in-law comes tomorrow, just so everything's nice and tidy and clean. Okay, good night. Right now it's 2:54. Let's see how long I sleep for. Well, good morning. It's 5 o'clock, actually 5:22. I did not manage to get an ounce of sleep. It's my own fault. I started listening to 3rd trimester meditations on the Pregnancy Plus app, and then I had a little cry when she was like, "You're gonna become a mother," and I'm like,
to choose the right audio apps for you. Which one do you want to use to listen to this?
none of them. It's so weird when Siri starts talking to you. It's like, I'm not talking to you. Anyway, she's like, "You're gonna be a mother," and I'm like, "Me? A mommy? The girl who grew up without her mother is gonna be a mother?" Like, okay. But then I started scrolling on YouTube Shorts, watching baby videos, loads and loads of baby videos. So I haven't got any sleep, but I have laid down, so I do feel rested. I'm going to tackle the wardrobe whilst the food is being warmed and cooked. I need to put a lot of stuff that I can't fit into anymore under the bed, and I need to make space in this room because it just feels so like things everywhere. So most of those, actually some of those dresses are going to go under the bed. Those are also going to go under the bed. That's my uniform. I'm not going to go to work for a while. That's going to go under the bed as well. Stuff in there that I don't need is going to go under the bed. So hopefully this wardrobe will be a lot clearer. Those are new pillows that we need to replace with those ones. So once we wash the bed sheets, we'll probably change that. So that will clear up. And then I want to put, that's boxing bags. So it's got boxing gloves and pads. I want to put that in the attic if we can. And that's that. It's now 5 hours later. The room looks so much better. We've got new bed sheets on, new pillows. That space is more tidier. I've put some of the things away. The other AC is in the other room. I feel like there's a little bit more space in this room to walk and breathe and stuff. What I'm going to do now is some butt squeezes and show you what those look like and why they're beneficial. All right, butt squeezes. They are muscular conditioning, right? So all you're going to do, obviously, whenever you do any exercise, anything, just remember to breathe. Never, ever, ever hold your breath. So all you're going to do, you're literally going to squeeze your butt cheeks for up to 10 seconds. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. So when you're squeezing your butt cheeks, they're becoming like cottage cheese, right? They're like, you know what cottage cheese looks like. They're becoming all dimply and all like, you know, dotty and all of that. So let's do it again. So breathe and squeeze the butt cheeks, squeeze the butt cheeks. This is safe for everyone, regardless of if you're allowed to exercise or not, unless you've got obviously specific injuries and your physio doctor has said to not do this. This is pretty safe because you're just basically squeezing a muscle. Because obviously you lay down, or I lay down or sit down on my ass a lot because I'm pregnant and tired, the muscles become weak and they start hurting, and which means I'm not able to sleep. So by squeezing and strengthening them, it just means I'm able to sleep and not be in pain, which when you're pregnant is very important, because sleep is very, very important. So let's do it again. Breathe, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. You're squeezing and you're holding the butt cheeks. You're not holding your breath, just squeeze the butt cheeks. And relax. Okay, now we're going to do some stiff leg deadlift. Feet are hip width apart, knees are soft. Lean forward. Oh, it feels so good. Breathe in slowly and breathe out. Breathe in as you come down and breathe out. Oh, that feels really good. Remember, breathe in as you come down. It's really important. Make sure your feet are symmetrical. They are hip width apart because now your hips are wider than they were pre-pregnancy. Your knees are soft, core is braced, shoulders are back, hinging at the hips. So it's a step-by-step formula. If you don't follow it, you end up rounding your back and you end up doing something completely different. So it's really important from the floor up. Feet are hip width apart, they're flat and grounded. Knees are soft, core is braced, shoulders are back, hinge at the hip. Breathe in, breathe out. And obviously every single person is going to be different. Not everybody will be able to go as low as I can. Just do what you can. Breathe in, and again, please make sure you are cleared to exercise by your healthcare provider or a midwife. Breathe in, breathe out. And I'm just going to squeeze my butt cheek one more time because it feels damn good. This bump is getting big. I had cramps again today. Let me come sit down because I'm tired again. I had like period-like cramps for a good few hours. They were light to mild. Like I didn't need medication. I just needed to lay down. And actually what I've been doing when I'm laying down, I've got a tennis ball on my sacrum and I'm pressing against the sofa. So it's pressing on like a pressure point and it alleviates some of the pain. It's in the other room, let me show you. Excuse the mess, but obviously I sit down on this because you never know when my waters are going to break. So this is the tennis ball. I lay down, head is there, back is against the thing, and this is pressing on my sacrum. I also have this, which I bought years ago. It's a massage tool, never used it, but now it's coming in handy because it's got 4 pressure points. So I can either get my husband to use it on me, or I can place it on my back and just rub it like up and down, left to right. And again, it alleviates some of the pressure because I don't take medication. My body's not used to medicine. I don't turn to medicine unless I absolutely have to. And I think these days I have been thinking if I can start using the TENS machine, but I need to call triage and ask if that's okay. And I wonder how dilated I am, because obviously last Thursday, not this Thursday, the last Thursday, I was 3 centimeters dilated. It's been a week and a half now. I'm sure it's going to be more than that, but I'm just curious to know how dilated I am right now. So I'm still in early labor. I've been in early labor for a week and a half, which I didn't think was possible, but nature is amazing and full of mysteries. But I've eaten today. I've had water, I had chicken and potatoes, and did a little bit of organizing in the bedroom. I need to organize my desk tomorrow and do a little bit of cleaning in the bathroom, just like sorting out my products because they've got a bit of dust in them. And then obviously I need to wash my hair tomorrow. I'm not gonna do it tonight, but I do need to have a shower tonight. I'll be just having a shower now. We're gonna go for our late night walk. It's just nice. It's just nice going for a walk in the evening, especially in this weather when there's not a lot of cars, there's not a lot of people outside, the weather is nice and cool, and it's just a stroll, and we just ask each other how our day was and a little bit of like decompressing. We've got 5 episodes of Manifest left. It's a show about a plane that goes missing for 5 years and then they're back, and the government is doing experiments to find out what happened. Very interesting, very addictive. Yeah, if you're working on a project, don't start watching Manifest, because then, I don't know about you, but I don't have self-control, so I just want to watch all of them in a go. Yeah. Just let me give her pets. Yeah. Oh, you like that? I wish you started giving her head rubs years ago, but we just didn't know much about rabbits. We used to pick them up without them liking it, because we wanted to cuddle them. We used to always try and pick them up, and they hated it. So as they grew older, they hate being picked up, and that's our fault. But at least now I can sit down next to her, I can give her head rubs, and I can just spend some time with her. And apparently that's good for oxytocin. Spending time with your pet releases oxytocin. Please tell me in the comments if that's incorrect, but it does. And when I was in the hospital, I definitely did miss her. Look at this innocent baby, she's so sweet. Look at those ears. She's ready for takeoff. She looked like Yoda. She loves this. I feel like ever since we started doing this, her eye has gotten so much better. So we feel like we don't need to give her eye drop every day, which is good. It means she hopefully doesn't need to rely on them every single day, because it was stressful to pick her up or, you know, pin her down to give her the eye drop. We don't like stressing her out, so this is perfect. When she goes on her box, I give her head drops, that hypnotizes her, then I quickly give her eye drop before she realizes, then head drops again, so she doesn't even realize what's happened. But we don't need to do it daily, which is really, really good, because it was getting to that point where it would get wet, so wet, and the only option left that the vet said was to do an x-ray. For an x-ray, we would have to sedate her. It's a light sedation, but there's still a little bit of risk, just to see if there's like problem with the teeth or like any other problems. But we don't have to do that, and this little baby can be with us forever and ever and ever. She's just so precious, aren't you, little one? It would be amazing to get her a friend. It would be so beneficial, but I just feel like she's so territorial. Was that a hiccup, Daisy? Did you have a hiccup? She's so territorial, and especially in this flat, everything is marked with her scent. I don't think she'll accept a bunny in this flat. And plus, with the baby on the way, I think it'll be too stressful to try and bond or introduce a new bunny with a new baby. It's just going to be too much. So for the time being, we're just trying to give her as much attention and love as possible. And we need to continue this when the baby's here, so she doesn't feel left out. Because she definitely has all of those emotions. The little tail. She hasn't cleaned her tail in a few days, so we might need to use some cotton. I'm gonna have a shower, wash my hair just to save time tomorrow, because I need to go through that, bin the stuff that I don't really use, and wipe down just the area here. And what I'm gonna do is, I use this on my scalp. It's the exfoliating scrub with the hair scalp massager. Where is it? Oh, somewhere. But yeah, it just feels like it makes a difference with the scalp smell that I get sometimes. I try and do it just once a week, not too much. And then for the face, I haven't got any makeup on, but This is my FaceTime routine, just washing it with that, and then I like to lather it in the Nivea because this is thick and moisturizing. I'll do a layer, wait for it to dry, do another layer, and then maybe another layer. Anyway, it is 10:45. Gonna have a shower, then go for a walk, probably do my curbside walking, and call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions about being pregnant or fitness, you know. Right, in the meantime, eat your cake, do your goals. See you tomorrow. Bye.